Hi, so I'm doing the series, A Journey Back to the Heart, and it's my episode 3. And I am doing these as they come up for me. And before I go to work today, I've really felt like I'm sitting with some deep, intimate stuff that's connected to my heart. And I struggle with interpersonal relationships when they're intimate, and I have some serious core woundings around trust and unfortunately some trauma in my very early relationships with my very first sexual relationship ever was a rape with a boyfriend, and I carried for a very long time shame and embarrassment. I didn't talk about it. I didn't even leave him. I stayed with him for I think a month after. And I don't think that story is very uncommon. And from there, I had other relationships, some pretty good and some not so good. I've been divorced twice. Both of the husbands I chose to pick happened to be abusive, mostly emotionally and verbally, but it did enter the physical realm. And I feel very thankful that I was strong enough to get the proper support and talk about it and get out of those relationships fairly quickly. My marriages were both very short. And so as I re-engaged, so I was single. I went through my divorce over a year ago, and I was single for a year, and I re-entered the dating realm. And I'm fairly connected with one individual that I'm having a hard time fully opening my heart to, and a lot of that is just my own ability to discern who's safe and who can I trust. And in the past, the way I opened my heart was through bypassing. And if you're not familiar with what bypassing is, it's using dance or prayer or that sun is bright, mantras or yoga or drugs to repress feelings of fear, anger, resentment, sadness, and be able to still be open to the world and relationships. And at the time, I didn't know I was bypassing. I felt like I was very open and involved, and a part of me was. But what I've come to realize through my particular training in the world and the trauma lens is that you need to integrate those feelings in order to fully be present. And so, and to move forward. And so today I sit here with ambivalence. I feel like I very much want to re-engage in relationship and open my heart and be in love and trust. And then the other part of me that's kind of unresolved still sits in hesitation and fear. And I feel like I've processed the anger and the sadness, but I still don't feel, I feel like it still comes up in smaller layers that is unprocessed. And so for me to fully open my heart in relationship, in intimacy, I need to be able to hold the ambivalence. And so this journey into my heart is in this deep way holding my past experiences that bring me to who I am today, and the unknowing and the fear and the fear and nestling that in my heart center with compassion and with love and with an understanding that it's part of my experience, and for me to love all of that. And for me, that part of me is going to be coming into relationship with another, and the person I choose to be intimate with is going to be part of that experience for me, and for me to hold that in a healthy way and share that in a healthy way and express that in a healthy way, and it to be received and loved in a supporting, compassionate, kind way helps my heart open and bloom. And I'm really sitting with that's difficult. It's difficult to know that I'm carrying this with me, and in the face of intimacy, it's going to present itself, and the unknowing of the ability or the capabilities of the other to receive me in those moments is really scary. But from this place where I'm holding myself compassionately, and my experience in love, and to know that I'm not alone in this journey where relationships are difficult. And to be really vulnerable and raw with the people I love and I let in this way, in the way that I'm sharing and hopefully creating an opening and a place to navigate from, is in my heart. And that is where the deep sense of connection continues and grows and flourishes and allows me to be fully who I am and fully present in each moment with all of my experience, the good and the bad. So as I continue to deepen into my heart in an embodied way that allows for all of me, I will come back and share in this series. And thank you very much from my heart to yours.